the maker of this bear's very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and there are very few that are exported here.
How does he know this?
Because he's a connoisseur of bears.
He's a furry.
He's a connoisseur of bears!
Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Koku is here with Moon and Binks and we are continuing Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Let's see. Don't recall if there are like any interesting dialogues for the stuff that isn't correct. Let's check quickly.
Lamp, check. Listening device, nope.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
And they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Yeah. I'll be more conscientious from now on. Sorry.
Being scolded by a kid.
The radio is on and playing something. Oh, it's Kids Question Corner.
Professor! Why is the Earth round?
Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick?
My name's not Professor. Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more, Pearls?
And that's how Pearl became a flat earther.
Oh no!
Have you guys seen that viral video of the girl that's like, who thought we lived inside of the Earth?
I remember hearing something about that, but I don't.
It's super cute. She's like a teenager, and obviously she just like might have missed a day in class kind of thing and never caught back up. It was super cute. And also the dad like makes a subtle mistake and it's like, oh, these guys are cute.
Mm-mm. And here we have a dryer. Nothing unusual here, I think.
A dryer? Oh, if you use it next to the TV, it'll make the screen look all weird, right?
Yeah, A+.
And when that happens, it's called electromagnetic interference, right?
Hey, good memory, Pearls.
I'll never forget it for the rest of my life.
Aww.
She's so cute, I'm gonna cry.
It's the TV's remote control, but it doesn't look like the listening device is in here.
So I was thinking, I wonder if a TV remote works on other things like, could I make you change your expressions like TV channels? Zap!
Hey! But if I could, the people I would give the old mute button to. Starting with Old Bag.
Mood.
Well, I don't think it's going to work on me. Why don't we try it on Maya tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Took
As soon as Maya starts...
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, as soon as Maya starts talking about going out for burgers, he mutes her.
Aww.
He's like, no, my wallet can't take anymore.
He's like, no, we're gonna have a healthy dinner, Maya. Jeez.
There's no listening device in that notebook computer, huh?
What's a notebook computer?
Do you know what a notebook is?
Yes! It's a small book with paper that you can write on. So...
Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop.
Mr. Nick, what's a laptop?
This is the tiny child who doesn't know what a computer is, Phoenix. Why did you do that to her?
What's this? Sorta looks like hot water pot, but
Oh, well, it's kind of like a hot water pot, I guess. But instead of hot water, coffee comes out.
really? This pot can do that? Is there a pot that orange juice comes out of?
I don't think there's anything like that, Pearls. Sorry.
Hot orange juice. Gross.
Yee.
Hey.
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet. But this bear's eyes.
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we've got.
No, you can't! Such a violent act!
Oh,
No!
That's...
it's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
Oh, what a matter?
A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
So, this tiny thing is a camera.
Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems.
So, it's a video camera.
It runs on a battery which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
This is only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder.
So it's sorta like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know you're right.
James Bond theme plays.
So, what is a transmitter?
It's a device that sends footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m. That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective! How here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe.
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
So there was a camera in this bear's eye.
And it was disguised as a present.
And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Corrida this present?
I, don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Is there really no way to find out?
I got it.
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go around to the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal.
Damn, Gumshoe.
Talk about dedicated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
You always manage to do things in the most ineffective ways.
Ugh.
You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time.
I see. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. We still have yet to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? Do you know the stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea!
Of course not. The maker of this bear's a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and there are very few that are exported here.
How does he know this?
Because he's a connoisseur of bears.
He's a furry.
He's a connoisseur of bears! Both kinds.
What?
Phoenix, you're gonna have to, like, bulk up and also get a fursuit.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Then Will Powers is the man for him.
Oh! He is the man for him! He's the
It's
Steel
true.
Samurai!
Yep.
Yes. Yes, he is. He'd also probably not be opposed to wearing a fursuit. My god.
Oh my god, a new ship! Yes!
Keep the suit on.
Oh god.
Oh,
The
Lord.
camera and transmitter that Scatterbane Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different.
Edgeworth, are you buying those to put them in Phoenix's, like, office?
Just imagine seeing that face outside your window. That
Oh,
bear.
man. Terrifying.
By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can you really do that?
Well, I guess so.
It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now.
Holy crap.
I'm
Just
sure-
imagining him carrying that big thing.
It's not for nefarious purposes. He's purely going to go and take it to someone and ask who bought it.
I'm sure you have other things you have to do. See you soon, right?
Well, Edgeworth has a new body pillow.
Wait,
Cuddle me instead! What?
why are you doing this? Why are you choosing that bear over me?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. It's
Holy shit!
so much softer than you.
Holy shit, he's the ultimate tsundere.
But besides
Yes.
that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida?
The real killer.
Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
You still have a little more time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth.
Juan Corrida's real killer is Andrew's past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. On Guard. And this card, Shelley the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is to find the truth.
Mm.
March 22, 9:14 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, Corrida's hotel room.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
Go put her to bed, Jesus Christ. It's like really late, dude.
That's too late even for me.
Yes, Coco must go to bed at 9.
So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was...
That assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right? Sounds like he's from The Little Mermaid.
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, Then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client?
You mean, who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, there's still a killer.
Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews?
I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then... No, it can't be.
Matt on guard himself?
If Mr. Ungard really did hire the assassin,
Then he is not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
but it can't be Mr. Ungard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him,
Mr. On guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida?
Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone. And that includes Juan Corrida, okay?
I didn't see any Cyclops at that time. Actually, that reminds me.
did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls?
Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Okay. The thought just struck me is Juan Corrida his own murderer?
Possible.
Terrifying.
Mr. Ungard's secret? What is a secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. On Guard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. On Guard. There's no way around it now.
March 22, Gatewater Hotel, hallway.
Well, it's getting really late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. On Guard. and Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
I'm visiting hours over at the detention center.
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry.
It's past my bedtime. I'm really sleepy.
Aww. March 22, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall.
Not again.
Hey, wait!
What is it, you whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Just like now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the book sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care, but the request came from Edgy Pooh, so...
Edgeworth?
And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer.
So, I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger toward you.
Ugh. Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Always calling me unsophisticated.
At least he didn't call you a young person. This is absolutely top secret, so you'd better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that?
It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews. But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corrida.
I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by yourself, as if I wouldn't want to see it too. See it for myself too.
Oh my god, that's her complaint.
Priorities.
Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet it's nothing good.
I bet he had a smirk on his face.
Yes, absolutely.
But I didn't say anything.
So, you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell ya, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
The manager? What are you talking about?
You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impax, Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That's the last girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Corrida?
Really, you young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the...
Holy shit.
Why would Miss Impax want to kill herself? She was going to get married.
Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right?
They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled the marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines.
But why? Why did he do that?
That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye!
Bye.
Mother never tells me anything about her past or father, and I never ask, because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, he's a dick."
It's something we never talk about. All I can do is listen to her, occasionally cry at night, and keep quiet about it in the morning. She's holding up well, but I can't help but worry that one day she might trip and fall and never get up. The thought makes my hands itch, and I spend 10 minutes in the bathroom trying to wash it off. I want to grow up and become someone she can depend on. It's quiet in the mind library. I'm hunched over a language workbook trying to fill in the blanks, but all the letters come out jumbled. I write them over and over again until the pages are filled with illegible scribbles. This might be Charlotte then? But I guess I'll just keep going for now. Frey peeks over my shoulder like nothing's wrong.
Not fries.
Fries, I'm sorry.